Very much for being with us. In Lebanon, the war between Israel and the Iran-backed militant group Hezbollah continues. Israeli airstrikes and drone attacks have killed at least 13 people this Wednesday, while Hezbollah claimed fresh hits against Israeli troops in the south. Meanwhile, the UN Human Rights Chief said he would send a team of investigators to Lebanon to assess potential violations of international law. We also have word that a French soldier deployed to Lebanon as a combat instructor has been killed, hit by an accidental gunshot during a training exercise. Florian Gillet is the fourth French soldier to die since February the 28th. Let's bring in our reporter Antonia Kerrigan, joining us live from Beirut. Antonia, good evening to you. Tell us more about the drone strike that we've been talking about there on the city of Sidon.
Yes, so Sidon was hit this afternoon by a strike fairly central within the city, just next to a Christian church. Now, the car that was targeted was next to an electrical generator. This caused a larger fire and left 2 dead. Now, I was there yesterday. What I can say is the city is crowded. There are around 60,000 people from elsewhere in Lebanon who have been displaced there. Many of them, the vast majority, living not in shelters, but not in brick and mortar shelters, I should say, but in tents, cars and makeshift setups. Now, it hasn't fallen foul to major strikes since late May, but this is of course extremely frightening for all of those people that have gone there hoping it would be a safe place. We spoke just a few minutes ago on the phone to someone who had moved his family there, who's living in a small building in the corner of an abandoned car park yesterday with his family, evacuating them from Tyre in the south of the country. And when I asked him if, following this strike, he would seek to take his family elsewhere to find safety, he said, "Where can I take them? There's nowhere else. There's nowhere that's safe."
Antonia, 2 people reported abducted in the South Lebanon town of Kfarshuba. Can you give us more on that?
Yes, so this is 2 men this morning who were pumping water from a municipal well just outside the town. They're municipal council employees. When Israeli soldiers, from what we hear from the local authorities, came down from their positions looking over the town and abducted these 2 men. Now, abducted is, of course, the word that we're hearing from Lebanese authorities. We await news of what how the Israeli authorities explain this. But as of now, the local authorities there don't have news of their whereabouts. Now, this is a town behind the yellow line, one of the rare towns on the other side of the yellow line that's not been evacuated due to strikes. But what we can say is that this hasn't been getting the most media attention because, of course, the strikes elsewhere have been so intense. But what we should say is this brings the number of people abducted, in the words of the local authorities, from this town to 6 since the beginning of this war in early March.
Antonia, for now, thank you very much indeed. Antonia Kerrigan with our reporting team there in